You're listening to a CanadianMovieCrew.com production.
Curse of the Wolf is the story of a woman who is trying to break away from her werewolf pack. Or is it?
AVS Media Demo.
Tita, the cat lady, Lady Tita, Tita, the cat
AVS
lady,
Media Demo.
the cat lady, Lady Tita, comic book lady, maybe you're a
AVS
porn
Media
star,
Demo.
party animal, tangible, kitty trap, Tita.
Welcome back to
AVS
the Yours It Movie
Media
podcast, where we try to find the real story behind the story. I'm Derek.
I mean, Mark.
And joining us, of course, who else could have brought this movie to us? It's our old buddy Scott White. Welcome back.
Well, wow! I did that was a backhanded introduction.
You're the one that brings us this kind of stuff.
We can't find this on our own.
Look, I am expanding you guys. I'm expanding your guys' minds here. You wouldn't know any of this stuff if I wasn't bringing it to you.
That's what we're saying.
Yeah,
we're saying anything, that's what we're saying. Yeah.
First off, Scott, how's the? I guess you're back in Houston. Everything is opening up down in the States. How's everything going on down there?
Yeah. Everything's pretty much opened up down here. Clubs, restaurants, all that. And I know it's been a bit slower up there in Canada with things opening up and with the shots and all that.
That's basically it. We're just waiting on our shots. Mark and I both have our first ones. We're waiting on our second.
Mm-hmm.
But Ontario's is entering stage 2, which means we get 6 people outdoor dining. And no indoor yet. So
no movie theaters.
Yeah. Which is really hard to do with all these movies coming out in America.
Yeah. Or even other provinces. We have to go a long way just to go to see a movie.
But anyway, you brought us a movie here. Where did you find Curse of the Wolf from 2006? I should say, I can't believe we can welcome 2 actual famous people here that haven't done porn. Well, one of them has done porn, but he's bigger for another reason. Brian Heffron, who fans may know as the Blue Meanie from WWE ECW fame. And also Lanny Poffo, who is Leapin' Lanny Poffo, or
The Genius,
or Macho Man Randy Savage's brother, is in this movie.
So I have no idea who those 2 people are, but I know that they're in the movie.
Yeah, well, okay. So Brian, the Blue Meanie is the one who was the gross werewolf,
right?
Shits his pants. And
We'll get to that, but I know. Yeah, the Blue Meanie.
Yeah, Lanny Poffo is the owner of the bar, Logan.
Okay.
Like I've said before in movies that their acting was on par with porno. I can actually say that for this movie because there's a porno star in this movie. Darian Kane, I believe her name is. She plays the brunette that comes in halfway through the movie.
Oh yes, okay.
She's done. I'm just pulling up her IMDb because some of these were hilarious. She's worked with a director you may know as Seymour Ass. Not Seymour Butts, Seymour Ass.
She's been in such movies as Bat Babe, The Dark Knighty.
Yeah.
Nude, Naughty, Naked Nurses. Yeah. Actually, it's kind of funny when I'm clicking on the IMDb for a couple of these actresses. They all work in the same movies together.
Yeah. No shit.
Yeah. Like Fist of the Vampire.
Topless Tapioca Wrestling. That one should be interesting. Lord of the G-Strings, the female ship of the string. That's a long way to go for that.
Wow. I'll get back to you on that one.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure, Mark, you've seen Mad Maxine Frisky Road.
Lust in Space, The Erotic Witch Project 4.
Like you get some of these really creative titles, and then you get something like lesbian lap dance party, which pretty much tells you everything you need to know about it.
It's like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That sums up the movie.
Yeah.
So does lesbian lap dance party.
Yeah. Pillow pals in a porno party. That was alliteration, but you know.
Sexy American Idol.
Yeah. So anyway.
My God.
I'm gonna mark it off there so we can actually talk about the movie.
Okay, so
all right, okay.
Well, there is a channel on YouTube called Red Letter Media. I don't know if either one of you are
very familiar with it. Yes.
Well, the director of this, Len Kabaczynski, has been on the show, and they've talked about a bunch of his movies. And I was just going through a video store one day, and I found his movie on a DVD for $1. So I bought it.
They ripped you off.
No. This may be as great as The Amazing Bulk.
I was going to say Microwave Massacre, but
they've always talked about this movie, but they've never done an episode on this movie. So I thought we could do an episode on this movie.
Beat them to the punch.
Beat them to the punch.
I thought when you said this was on Red Letter Media, you're going to say this was on the Wheel of the Worst.
No, this was one. They did a couple of his movies on the Halloween specials, but they kept referencing this movie, but they never did a full show on it.
I see.
This makes I Was a Zombie for the FBI look like fucking Spielberg.
I was going to say, which one is more of a movie? Curse of the Wolf or I Was a Zombie for the FBI?
FBI.
I would agree.
That student film actually they pulled it off somehow better than this.
There's only a couple of you can't see or hear the movie. Other than that, perfectly fine film.
Yeah, the audio and visual portions of this audio-visual medium kind of lacking.
Yeah.
But aside from that, Spielbergian.
Spielbergian.
I mean, at least I Was a Zombie for the FBI didn't have a scene with a sound effect that they cut away from and then cut back to where the sound effect finished. Like,
oh yeah.
Like in this movie, the sound effect will start in one cut, stop for the middle cut, and then continue for the third cut. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm not an editor, and I'm going absolutely bonkers with this. So this is insane.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. All right, let's
get into it.
You're going to have to tell me because most of my notes are, does no one own a light? Because there's no lights in this movie. It's all dark. Even when it's outside during the day, they put the night filter on.
Yes, a lot of this movie is day for night. A lot of this movie is shot day for night.
Why?
I don't know.
Why? It doesn't make any sense.
And in the scenes where they need that to happen, it doesn't happen. We'll get there.
All right, so the movie starts. It's
in ICQ.
Yes. The gist of the movie is there's this woman who's a werewolf, and she doesn't want to be a werewolf. And the movie starts with her trying to prevent herself from turning into a werewolf. So she starts injecting herself with these. It doesn't even tell you what it is. It's just stuff. It's never made clear what she's injecting herself with, but it stops her turning into a vampire, whatever it is.
Oh, they hint that it's basically stuff that can be found at a veterinarian's clinic.
Yes.
We get that later on.
It's hinted that I guess it's helps. It's a dog tranquilizer or something along those lines, but it's never made clear what exactly it is.
By the way, what were the instructions given to her by the doctor? Was it stab violently 3 times at once until passing out?
and leave the needles in. So when you pass out, if you fall for, so you'll, and leave the needles in your body when you stab yourself.
Every time. She uses more force on those needles than the guys do in the next scene kicking down the door.
Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad you brought that up, Mark. I am so glad you brought that up.
Quick side note, though, by the way, this is how I thought my first COVID shot was going to go, was like this scene. I thought that's how. Luckily, it didn't, but...
So while she's injecting herself, we see the pack of werewolves in human form looking for her. And as Mark brought up, there's a scene where they try a door and it's locked, and then the lead guy looks at another guy, and you think, okay, this is a scene where he kicks down the door. Nope. Just turns the knob and opens it. It's like this is somebody's house. We can't break down this door. It's hilarious.
There is no budget for this movie. None whatsoever.
None.
We have a bigger budget for this show.
Probably. Yeah.
It's bad. You know what? One thing I liked was I think it's right close to this scene, because she basically, the guys, the ne'er-do-wells, they find her, and then she starts fighting them. Now I guess she's had some martial arts training, because she's got like some spin kicks and stuff like that. But one of the apparent cures for lycanthropy is a hammer to the jaw, because she nails one guy right in the face, and then all of a sudden he's human again. He's just like all the I don't know if they forgot to put his makeup back on, like they had to finish shooting that. Okay, we're going to end with the hammer to the face scene, go to lunch, and when we come back, no, you can take the makeup off, and then they just resume filming, and he forgot to put his wolf mask back on, or whatever.
Yeah, and that's another thing too, is we should not be calling them werewolves, because they're not werewolves, they're lycanthropes.
Yes.
Which allows them to get around the fact that they're, when they quote-unquote change, that they just add a mask and hairy gloves.
Yeah, exactly. They don't have that full body effect like seen in Van Helsing, for example.
Well, in every other werewolf movie. Yeah.
Teen Wolf, for example. Like, they don't even get Teen Wolf level.
Velocipaster had better costumes than this.
Velocipaster, yeah. Maybe it was a Beatles hammer, because it was Maxwell's silver hammer.
What?
Okay.
That was just lost on me, dude. Sorry.
All right, sorry. But anyway, so she hits this guy with a hammer, and then she immediately drops she drops the weapon, and then she starts... Because not only is this a werewolf movie, this is a kung fu werewolf movie, a martial arts werewolf movie.
Well, and that's the interesting thing about the werewolf lore that they are built in their little world building. There's two things that were interesting to me about it. Is one, their lycanthropy goes with the phases of the moon. So they actually get like werewolf light during the lighter phases of the moon, and they build up to full moon. So they still have their strength and intelligence, and also less of a budget for werewolf effects during certain phases of the moon. Yeah. And so they can still be werewolf, strong and fast, etc. And then the second one is, apparently, as soon as you become a werewolf, you instantly learn all the karates, all the martial arts are yours.
Yeah. But here's the thing, Marcus: we don't find out anything about this. We get no information. We don't even get the main character's name until about 40% into this movie.
Oh, it's true. Yeah.
Yeah, that's absolutely correct.
But they're still doing all the tropes.
From the end.
What's that?
Sorry, I said the information I'm pulling is from basically near the end of the movie when we finally get some information.
Yeah, well, they start saying everybody's name.
Yeah.
Like, the main character in this movie is fourth billed.
Yeah, it confused me.
It's about her. Lanny Poffo gets top billing, and he doesn't show up until halfway through. And he's only in about 15% of it. I figure he paid for most of it.
Well, it would be 25% if the lighting was better. So
probably, yeah.
Yes. So they end up the group ends up capturing her and takes her back to their house and ties her up.
Yes, they try to convince her to rejoin the pack. She doesn't, so they let her go.
No, she escapes.
Oh, does she? Okay.
Yes. What
That's
she
going to
does-
happen because I didn't see most of this movie.
Yeah. Well, okay. So you know how there's handles on cupboards that round handles that you find. Yeah. Well, she was able to cut her ropes off using a smooth surface.
Yeah.
A smooth circular surface.
Yes. So she was able to cut through her bonds and escape.
Actually, Scott, we have sharp ones here in Canada. You can buy them like that. They're made from old hockey skates.
Okay. Yes.
That's a movie. That's a discussion for another movie, Mark.
Yeah.
That's true.
We'll get to that later.
Is this one? Is the capture scene when she's captured? Is this the one where we're following the blue meanie ass first throughout the halls of this?
Yes.
That was so I don't know what the cameraman had with this guy's crotch, but it was in love. They were in love with it.
It was supposed to be comic relief.
It's just gross.
But it was just gross and unfunny. And that you say that guy's a wrestler?
Yeah.
Is he a Canadian wrestler or just?
No, he's from. I don't know if you remember ECW back in the day. There was three.
Okay.
You remember?
Yeah,
ECW?
I remember ECW. Yeah.
Yeah, he was in ECW. He never made it to WCW or WWE back in the day when it mattered. He eventually came to WWE, but his job was he was the Blue Meanie. He was literally a ripoff of the Beatles' Blue Meanie villain from Yellow Submarine.
Oh, you can make a Beatles reference and it's fine when I do it.
I explained mine.
I didn't get either. If that helps, you know.
Oh, okay. He was. He and Stevie Richard and Hollywood Nova parodied different groups in wrestling. The most popular one was the BWO, the Blue World Order.
Oh,
and that
wow.
reaction is about as well as that went over. So
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, I don't think we're making it clear how fucking gross. He's just walking around in tighty whities, which are stained brown, and it's comic relief. And there's nothing worse than comic relief that isn't funny. And this comic relief was not funny. He's a terrible actor. This Blue Meanie guy, and he's supposed to be the comic relief, and he has no comic timing whatsoever. In this movie.
You know what? I didn't believe his farts when he delivered them. I think they were ADR. You know what I mean? Like he's just phoning it in. You know?
You think, Mark?
That's another thing. So not only can you not see this movie or hear this movie, when you do hear this movie, it is when ADR is just doesn't match the ambient noise.
The fart sounded like it came from next door.
Yes.
In my building. That's how loud it was.
Yes.
Like even in ICQ, like there was, the message would pop up, and then 3 seconds later you'd hear ding, and I'm like, okay, were you just not watching the screen when you put the sound effects in these? And the sound effects here are stock. I think they have one sound for punch and kick.
Yes.
Which they miss completely. Again, you see them throw the punch, 3 seconds.
Yep.
They have. It's almost like they have like hit.wave, drag.wave. You know what I mean? Like
bone crunch.wave.
Bone crunch.wave. Like wind.wave.
Their gun.wave. They don't even use it during one scene.
No.
We'll get to that.
Yeah. Oh, they did not pay their editor enough money to do this movie.
So she gets away. She goes to a nightclub.
No, she goes to a vet. Doesn't she go to the vet?
Oh, right. She
this
leaves
is-
town,
this is
right?
months later. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She's doing a little Bruce Banner action there, leaving town and disguising herself.
Right. Yeah. She left town and she disguised herself, and now she's working at a vet, and she's stealing this medicine. And it's like, and it's only her, another nurse, and the vet working there. So when stuff comes up missing, it's not gonna be. You're not gonna have to be Columbo to put together who's stealing what. So
yeah.
But that's okay because they're going to check the cameras inside this vet, and they're not going to be able to see it because there's no lights on.
You're shooting indoors, and yes, I don't know if you're shooting outdoors in the woods. But you're shooting indoors. At least, I mean, you should have lights, but I don't even think they're using the fluorescent lights that are in the building.
Yeah.
Yeah, veterinary clinics like hospitals, very well lit. They have to be so that people know what the fuck they're doing. She's trying to take out the trash, and I think she missed some. Like
Yeah,
and they go through a lot of trash. Like that's her one job, and then the other nurse or whatever has to like help her out.
Yeah. I have notes here. I'm like, okay, right from the beginning and throughout the movie too. Sometimes the camera will move, and you can hear the sound of the camera moving. Like if you sit down a camera and to record yourself or something, and then somebody moves it, you can hear the clunk, 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 sort of, they're moving up. You hear it in the movie. They didn't even take it out.
Blair Witch famously had that, right?
Yes,
they would have the camcorder sound of the mic being jostled around or whatever. Yeah.
Like, oh my god! Like the soundtrack, I can't tell if the song that plays throughout the movie, I can barely tell if the song is supposed to be playing as a soundtrack or if it's a song that the characters are hearing. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you're. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Sometimes they have the radio on, and it's not made clear, and there's a name for it, and I can't think of it off the top of my head.
Eidetic or something like that.
So yeah, where the music is part of the scene, where they're listening to it on the radio.
Yeah.
And so I agree. I couldn't tell whether they could hear it or if it was just sound. The soundtrack for us.
I just couldn't tell. I couldn't see. So anyway, go ahead. She's in the thing. They go to. She's taking out the trash. Is this where she gets confronted?
This is where her friend gets mugged, and she uses her sweet karate moves to save her friend.
No. Yeah, no, these aren't karate moves. These are wrestling moves. This was the Blue Meanie and Lanny, probably just the Blue Meanie, giving them tips on how to stage a fight.
And it might be one of the worst fight scenes I've ever.
Yeah, it's awful.
It's a terrible fight scene. There's this one woman against 4 or 5 thugs, and it is shot incredibly slow, and it's just terrible.
Well, she seems to know what she's doing. She's like looking at her IMDb. She's done other like quote unquote action movies before, so she's learned a few moves. All of which you see here, though. Basically, the spin kicks are what I'm talking about. They actually look okay for probably better than I could do. You know what I mean? Like that kind of thing. Like she's practiced those enough. But yeah, and she takes out these thugs, and all while isn't basically the friend is just lying helpless in the parking lot. Like
the friend is unconscious, or I think she's unconscious, or dazed, something like that.
She gets backhanded or something like that, right?
She's down.
She gets backhanded.
She's down. She's down.
Yes. Oh my god.
Oh my god. She's down. And this is the punks, right?
Yes,
like
the punks.
The street toughs.
The street toughs, which is weird because it's like it looks like they're on top of a parking garage.
Yes.
And it's dusk, so it's not that dark out. It's like
but it's blue.
Yeah, so it's blue, but I mean, what kind of punks hang out at the top of a parking garage? It's just
At dusk.
at dusk. And there's only 2 cars in the parking lot, and it's those 2. So
Yeah. So how did they get there? Did they walk up the parking garage?
yeah, they just were taking the elevator up and down.
The scene afterwards, I guess one of them sees the werewolf, and this is in a forest now, and it's completely at night. And I love this leader. The guy goes up to the leader, and he's like, "Oh my god, man! I saw a werewolf! I saw a werewolf!" or something stupid like that. And then the leader punk goes, "Hey man, chill out," and then slaps him. "You need to take a chill pill and relax. You didn't see nothing." I'm like, oh my god, this is like, it's not even high school. It's like bad high school acting. You know what I mean? Like the untalented kid.
Yeah, he's had to be the director's friends for the most part, because yeah, there's no acting going. They're not acting. They're just reading lines. That's what they're doing.
Yeah,
Yes,
and these guys, the weird, because we don't know who the hell is who. I can't tell the difference between like this gang of thugs and the werewolf gang of thugs.
Yeah, they're all dressed in black.
Yep.
And it's dark in a park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or in a parking lot or everywhere.
Everyone except the main character is dressed like an emo, basically, or a goth.
Quick note, I had to look it up. Diegetic music.
Diegetic.
Diegetic, that's the proper term. I had to correct myself there. So sorry, we're at the park scene.
So what happens is the punks are at the park, and they're they're mad that they got their ass kicked by this woman, and then all of a sudden, Blue Meanie, who is a werewolf, shows up and wipes them out and attacks them.
Sorry, can we go back just a little bit to the parking lot?
Yeah.
Again, way up on the parking lot. Two things. One, the friend there, the coworker, asked, "Do you want to take in a movie tonight?" Who the hell talks like that? I never once. It was like, oh, "Hey, Derek, you want to go see Avengers?" Not, "Would you like to take in a film starring the Avengers, Derek?" I mean, like, you know,
to take in a movie, it implies you're going to the cheap theater where all the art movies are going.
I guess
showing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's you take in Little Miss Sunshine. You watch Avengers Endgame.
Fair enough. Okay. And then secondly, the look on our heroine's face when she sees that her friend's getting harassed. She's like, oh, fuck. Like just like, oh, I gotta go deal with this. Oh.
Well, so yeah, she makes that face because the moon is coming up. So she has to stop her change. You know, she has to get home and inject herself. And she's thinking, well, okay, now I've got to save my friend. And that's going to cut her time. You know, now she doesn't have enough time. She might not have enough time to stop her from turning herself into a werewolf.
Right. So it's like, well, I could let this girl get raped and then just go home and inject myself in time, or stop, kick these guys' ass and then go home,
Yeah, that's the sort of thing in this movie, is that I guess they change every night.
Is it?
Well, because they kind of explain it later, but they don't. Like, nothing gets explained, and that's the thing in this movie. We don't know why it's so important that the packs stay together. Like, we don't know why her breaking off from the pack is important.
Yeah.
We don't know why the guy is such an asshole. He's saying that he wants to keep, like, werewolves breaking off from him is a threat to their race. So he's making this about race.
So I guess
he doesn't. Yeah, from what I gather is he doesn't want the humans to discover werewolves. And if she breaks, it's really convoluted. From what if she breaks away, then people might discover that she's a werewolf. But everything they're doing to get her back is drawing attention to themselves.
Yeah.
Letting people know. Yeah, it's really convoluted, but yeah, you guys are right. It's just not. Nothing in this movie is made clear. Nothing.
Well, I thought it was also a matter of like, okay, so we have one woman in our pack. We need another one at least, then we can start, making more werewolves. But at the same time,
too. It's like, but they don't try to make more. They
later on recruit a bunch of homeless people and turn them into werewolves. So
when they're forced to.
Yeah,
but they're not actively doing it on their own.
But but early on, it seems like that's like no, we need more werewolves around so we can keep our population growing. Yeah. Is what I thought they were talking about, but it turns out they don't need to breed necessarily. They can just pass it on like vampirism. They can just pass on this lycanthropy through bites and whatnot.
Listen to Mark throwing out lycanthropy. Woof.
Yeah, well, I rarely get to use that term, and
yeah,
it doesn't really come up in day to day. So,
and that's the one thing about this movie too, as I noticed, it's almost like the writer and director, who's the same person, as one of the actors too. By the way, he's not in here yet, but it's almost like he tried to put in every movie cliche he could possibly find.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, like walking away from someone and then stopping, looking over your shoulder, making a badass quip.
Yeah.
And then later on they do the, I'm looking in the mirror, I open up the chest, and I close the mirror, and someone's standing behind me.
Yeah.
I'm just like, you just wanted to make a movie and just put everything in, didn't you?
Or... Right? Yeah, but I know what you're talking about. Like when when he's trying to be cool. Okay, it's every action horror cliche there is in this movie.
Oh, almost like he made a list and checked them off as he went.
The parking lot scene is a classic example. The single white female alone in a parking lot gets harassed by random street toughs, quote unquote.
Yeah, and they attack one at a time. They attack the hero one at a time.
One at a time, yep.
But here's the thing. None of the actors are talented enough to pull off the cliches.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Because one of the cliches that he tries to pull off in this movie is two people talking to each other, but they're cutting each other off. But the actors are so bad, it doesn't work. What are you doing here? You need to get out of here. Stop, and then and they're supposed to like clip each other's lines at the end to make the banter go like really quippy banter back and forth. But they're so bad at it is they stop talking, there's a beat, and then that's when they interrupt them, but they don't interrupt them because they've already stopped talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the one thing I kept noticing, like anytime someone does one of those cliches, it's almost like that they're nodding to the camera, like, "Hey, did you see that cliche I just did?" Yeah. There's one girl. I don't even think she has a name, or I think she's the one in the sex scene. She's the blonde, and she holds up her gun. And she goes, "Let's go get him!" And she, cocks the gun and click, click, and then like she kind of does like a slight smile to the camera, and I'm like, no, like just ruined the take, but it stayed in. Like,
maybe she just kept doing it over and over, and then like, well, we got to move on. We got to go to the next shot.
Go.
Maybe that was the best take,
where she smiled the least. Like, yeah, maybe. So back to the park scene, and.
Well, the park scene, so the blue meanie just slaughters those guys.
Yeah.
And the next day on the television, they're reporting it. And everything is 90% of this movie are close-ups.
Very.
Not just so they're watching when you see somebody on the news reporting, what do you usually you see a body shot, waist up.
Pretty much, yeah.
The guy, the news guy on the television, they're shooting him in an extreme close-up, and they're watching him on television on an extreme close-up
of the TV.
They double down on the close-up. And are we sure that was a reporter, or that wasn't like the chief of police or something? Because he's calling like the victims. He's calling them, oh, a bunch of potato heads got massacred in the park. It's like,
Yeah. It's like you should have editorial at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, he's victim shaming.
Yeah.
Well, it's okay because they're a bunch of potato heads, but So that's why I thought it might have been a cop. Oh, have we gone? Have we gone by the first sex scene yet?
Not yet.
Yeah, we went by that.
Oh well. Yeah, but okay.
Just to bring up that they can't even get porn right. Like this was awkward to watch.
It was
Like, don't get me wrong.
almost...
She was a beautiful woman. She's a beautiful woman, and I enjoyed seeing her naked. But that's about it. I could have got as much enjoyment out of a still photo.
I was actually, are they having sex? Because it looked like she was riding him with his pants on.
Yeah.
No, they're definitely having sex. He put her hand. He put his hand on her belly, which is a move we all do, of course.
Oh, sure, that's a classic. Yeah.
Question mark.
And then when we see the gross werewolf walking around, they ADR say, so they ADR these these porn noises over his farting. So we're getting porn ADR and we're getting farting ADR, and they're meeting.
Which brings me to my next point. As you mentioned, Derek, they actually have a porn actress in this movie who's the only one who doesn't get naked.
Yeah.
The porn actress is not doing the sex scenes.
No.
Why? You have a trained professional there. You know what I mean? At least, if anyone's going to be doing that, you might as well have her do it. She probably knows how to do those right. Just saying. So after the park scene, he's getting in shit from the leader of the pack, the Blue Meanie is. And this guy, by the way, he's doing Shakespeare in the Park.
Oh.
Right?
This guy.
This guy. Holy
Michael.
shit. He's playing to the back row. Big time.
Oh my God.
No one else is. So the tone is completely weird.
Oh, he's going for the Oscar in this movie.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, this is on my B-roll. This is my clip reel. This is for your consideration.
No idea what this movie is.
No.
He thinks this is his big break, and he's gonna take every. I'm not giving away my shot. You know,
he's taking this movie 100% serious, and I think everybody is. I don't think anybody has enough, self-realization what they're in. I think they think they're in a real movie.
Yes.
Yeah, but this guy's playing like he thinks this is going to get him the next X-Men movie. You know, he's going to be acting next to Picard at this one.
Yeah, exactly. Right. I'm up for Colossus or something like that.
Like his plan, like his 3-step plan is: step 1, Curse of the Wolf;
mm-hmm.
step 2, step 3, Prophet. That's his plan. You know what I mean?
Maybe step 4, shaking Tom Cruise's hand in an Oscar after party.
Yeah, like this guy. This guy.
But anyway, he's given the Blue Meanie the what for in as the Bard would have it said.
Yeah.
And he says that what's her name, Dakota, our main character.
Yeah.
Her scent was somewhere near the park. Okay, let's go get her. Cut to Logan's now at the beach.
Oh my God. Yeah. They cut to the slow walking with the hero music behind him through the park. Then all of a sudden he's walking alone on the boulevard of the beach.
Yeah. He's in Atlantic City for some reason.
What? Like, why?
And the sun's going down and everything. Like, this is, again, part of his clip reel for your consideration to the Oscar committee.
Yeah, and like while he's on the beach walking down, and he's about to perv on 2 teenage girls with a Great Dane. His pack have just stayed in the park, and they're like, "Meh, let's picnic." 'Cause they're just lying down on the grass talking to each other, and I'm like, thought you were looking for this chick. All right. But I guess Michael smells Dakota on the Great Dane because the Great Dane recently went to the vet.
Right.
And this allows him to perv on the dog.
What? So it was the scent?
That's
Yes.
what I got.
That's what I got. The dog went to the vet, so Dakota's scent was on the dog, and he was able to smell Dakota's scent on the dog.
Oh, okay. So I read that scene wrong. I thought they were going for another superpower that these guys had. I thought, because he's looking at the dog intently, I thought they were doing some sort of like canine. Yeah, mine, like I can talk to you because I'm a dog also kind of deal. And the dog was going to be like, I'm on the corner of 4th and 5th. You know, like.
I thought that too originally at first. But then later on, he drops a line. He's like, "Oh, I smelled her, and oh, were you at the vet?" And I'm like, "Oh, okay, you smelled her."
Ah, okay, I missed that.
So, but of course, these two kids don't run and yell "stranger danger," but whatever.
Okay, the delivery, the dog starts. There's an incredibly awkward insert shot of a dog barking.
Yes.
And the way and she delivers the line, I swear to God, she goes, "You're scaring the dog, asswipe." And that might have been the most hilarious line delivery in the movie, amongst a ton of bad line deliveries. "You're scaring the dog, asswipe."
You'd be better off to count the good line deliveries in this movie.
Yeah.
If you got off more than one hand, I'd be shocked. So is this where she goes to the?
They go to the vet.
They go back to the vet, and she's like, "Oh, do you want to go out tonight or whatever?" And they decide they're going to go clubbing.
They're going to go clubbing. Her and her friend.
Yeah.
So apparently they've worn their slut clothes to the vet.
Yes.
And this time they don't go to the parking garage. They go into an alleyway.
Yeah.
I guess
This
the parking
vet must
garage
be in the worst part of town because it's surrounded by dark parking garages. It's surrounded by dark alleys.
It's surrounded by
garages.
dark inside, dark outside.
I was going to say, surrounded by parking garages that get dark on top.
They must be in Alaska because it's nighttime 9 months out of the year.
And we're not kidding, folks. Like, if you've seen this movie, if you haven't seen this movie, you cannot understand how dark this is. There is literally a scene that is filmed outside in what is clearly bright sunlight that they've put on a filter, and they're shooting it so that the darkest of shadow is on their face. I think it's the punks or the pack waiting for Michael, who's on the beach when they're in the park. They literally have a shot of the girl from the pack, and her face is completely black due to shadow. It is insane. I'm like, even outside you can't get away from shadow. Like, stop it. Like, just nobody. I guess it's 2006. Nobody has an iPhone, so nobody has the flashlight app. But come on, does anyone have a flashlight?
Yeah, really. You can get those anywhere, like for cheap.
Now, what about the Dakota and her friend? They walk around the corner and they meet the pack, and the pack is like, "You're coming with me," and Dakota's like, "She's not." So there's no ADR. They're filming this outside, and there's a breeze because while they're talking, this is all you hear. They have the wind is blocking out all this. And now, like I said, I'm not a technician. I don't know, but I think they have something to block the wind, or that's when you ADR a scene. But they're just using that ambient noise with this windstorm going on.
Oh, there was no ADR because they forget to ADR when. So in this movie, Curse of the Wolf, he just pulls out a handgun and shoots the best friend.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no gunshot.
Yes, that's what he does. He shoots her in the head.
Shoots her in the head, but there's no gunshot sound.
Totally missed that. Totally.
Oh
didn't see
yeah,
that.
I caught it because I was like, "What the hell was that?" Like there was no bang. It was just.
There's also a couple of scenes where you see a car driving and there's no car sound effect. It's
Right.
just there. No gravel road, no engine running.
And this is the same movie where several times throughout the movie, there's two people in the scene, and one of them is closer to the camera than the other. And the one that's closer, you can understand them very clearly, and the other one is further away, so you can't really understand what they're saying.
Yeah.
Like, it's literally that bad.
They've got one mic, so they can only mic one person.
Yeah.
There are scenes, yes, where Dakota is talking to Charlie Brown's teachers. I'm not coming with you. I don't care what you say.
It's insane.
So the best friend gets it, and of course Dakota is so upset. She's like, "No." That was it.
Yeah.
And then she takes off running and then she goes into a nightclub. And this is when shit gets real.
We meet the rest of the cast of this movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
We meet the rest. So the movie is an hour, 45 minutes. We're about 45 minutes, half hour, 45 minutes into the movie, would you say about this point?
I'd say so.
We're about halfway through, yeah.
We're about halfway through the movie. We are introduced to an entirely new cast at 45 minutes into this movie.
Yeah.
We had one cast for the first 45 minutes. Now they're still in the movie, but now we're introduced to another cast. So they've doubled the cast members at this point in the movie.
And they've only removed the punks and the best friend from work.
Who were negligible to begin with.
Yes.
Yeah, so she goes in, she's, I guess, trying to hide, so they figure her out. And so Lanny Poffo, or Logan in this movie, he calls them up to the VIP area, I guess.
Well, hold on. We forget the part where she meets her future boyfriend in the men's room.
Oh.
Well, hang on a second, though. Before that, if I understand correctly, when she was leaving work, she was wearing a white shirt, but when she gets to the club, it's like a blue crop top.
Yeah.
So on the run, she changed outfits.
Yeah.
But yeah, she hides in the men's room.
So she hides in the men's room, and another trope. So she's in the men's room, and a guy opens the stall door, and there's a woman there, and it's supposed to be like, "Whoa, you come here often?" But it's so poorly done. It's like, "Hey, do you come here often?" It's like,
sadly, he was one of the more believable.
Yeah, they get nothing right in this movie.
It's true. He was more believable. I did believe that they were going to take in a movie later on a date.
Yeah. I just believe that he was one of those bro douchebags, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Dan, I think it was, right?
Yeah. Oh, this is where, like, she hides in the bathroom, and then the pack comes in. They open the door. And
So she runs into the bathroom, as you do, into the men's room, as you do, as a woman who's in hiding, and because they'll never think to look for her there, and that's the first place they look.
Of course.
And that's where she runs into Dan, and he tries to hide her, but she just cleverly sneaks underneath the stalls as they're kicking in the doors. And when she gets up, I thought it was hilarious because you can absolutely hear every little thing she's doing, like her running shoes and everything, squeaking like she's in the NBA. And they have to pretend like they don't hear anything.
It's it's another trope where nobody can hear anything and nobody has peripheral vision.
And these are apparently wolf people, so they should have better...
They can smell her!
They can smell her.
Smell her! That's the whole deal. They can smell her.
They can track her scent from the park while at the beach. Okay, why can't they smell her in that bathroom they're in?
They can smell her on a dog!
Yeah, that's true. Like, who took, like, the wickedest shit just before she got in there that masked her scent?
That was me.
Sorry. Or was it Dan? Maybe that's how Dan saved the day.
Dan, your shitting saved the day.
Yeah. Thank God she wasn't here, 2 minutes ago. I'd be really embarrassed.
So is this when she's called to the VIP lounge?
Yes. So she's going through, and I just want to say this: earlier we were talking about the wind, but every scene in this bar, there is some sort of giant piece of machinery going, because while they're talking, all you hear is
Yeah.
So the ice machine is running or whatever, but this guy comes up and puts a gun in her back and says, "The boss has been watching you since you've come into this place. He wants
How has he been watching? Yeah. He's sitting at a table in the back corner. How has he been seeing anything?
I have no idea."
So he calls her over and he's like, "So you're being hunted by these werewolves?" She's like, yeah, kinda. And then everything after this becomes a blur to me because...
Well, now they're going to go into Roadhouse mode.
Yeah, he says, well, if you come back here tomorrow and I'll help you out. And she's like, no, okay. And I'm like, all right.
That delivery was better.
So then she leaves and then she has the meet cute outside with the boyfriend.
Oh, no, this is the bar fight.
Oh, right. They do get into a fight at this point.
Yeah,
yes.
It goes into Roadhouse. Because Lanny Poffo is number one guy, the long-haired dude.
The director of this movie and writer of this movie.
That is Len Kabasinski.
That's him?
That's director and writer of this movie.
Oh my God, that makes so much sense.
That's why later on he gets the Batman backstory.
Yes.
We can talk about when we get there, but yes.
I was like, why are we getting the backstory on Goon number 2?
Oh, it makes so much sense why he gets this. He gets his own fight scene here, where he's taking on a bunch of the pack.
Yeah,
and also some random dudes in blue shirts.
I assume that was security.
But he's part of the security, so these bar patrons are now getting on the fight, getting in on the fight. Some of them are fighting on behalf of the wolves, and some of them are fighting on behalf of hey, don't push security around, and everyone just wants into the melee. Especially there's this there's a lady in pink who throws down with Logan,
she gets her ass kicked.
But I mean, he's an equal opportunity puncher, I guess.
Yeah.
So he's like, hey, I'm woke. I'll punch anybody.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the definition of.
All right, that was funny. I'm woke. I'll punch anybody in the face.
Yeah. I'll punch everybody. I don't care who you are. I'm woke. Yeah,
it's insane.
It was so weird. And you lose it. You can't tell who's who, and who's fighting on whose side.
No. Yeah,
but it's this blur. But it completely explains why the director of the movie wanted his own showcase of his prowess, such as it is.
Yeah.
And then it's not Megan Fox to the rescue with 2 guns. That's
Yes, this is where the porn star comes in. She's the porn star, Ivy, in this movie.
The porn star who doesn't do a sex scene. That's right.
She just comes in and she, of course, we talk about cliches. She's got the 2 guns and she's holding them at angles.
That's right.
At 45-degree angles to me.
I've seen a Tarantino movie.
Yeah, I've seen The Matrix. That's what this is.
That's right.
Dodge this.
You can dodge a wrench. You can dodge a ball.
But yeah, she totally does think she's Trinity in this.
Yeah.
She absolutely does. She got her leather pants on or whatever, and she's going to save the day. She's going to save the girl who can already fight, which I thought was hilarious. Basically, it's I've got guns, so that's the great equalizer.
And despite the wolves not being killed, they still lose.
And they just kind of run out of the bar.
Yeah, in this movie, in this universe, you can shoot a werewolf with a regular bullet, and it'll stop him, but it won't kill him.
Yeah, it's more of an inconvenience.
It's more of an inconvenience. Yes, you were absolutely right.
And then she refuses to take she refuses to take a ride home. Then
But
she
she
goes
talks to
outside.
Dan.
Then she
Yeah.
goes outside. She sees Dan, and then he offers her a ride home, and she's like, "Okay."
And they get to her place, and then he's like, breakfast in the morning? I was like, wait a second. Why are you leaving? Doesn't breakfast in the morning usually... I know, hey, I'm out of practice here.
Yeah.
I haven't been on a date in a while. But usually breakfast in the morning means that you're there the whole night.
Well, he invites himself in, and she says no. And then he says, well, how about breakfast in the morning? And she says, okay, pick you up at 8. And it's like 4 a.m. now.
Yeah.
Why not? Yeah.
We just fought a bunch of werewolves. It's 4 a.m. Maybe we can do brunch. How about that?
Yeah. We're fighting a bunch of werewolves, and we're not going to talk about that.
Yeah.
At all?
We're not going to bring that up. Okay.
Thanks for your help with the people that you don't know that you fought on my behalf because I'm cute.
Yes. You don't realize how close to death you came.
A couple of times, yeah.
But they never get to the date because he gets kidnapped.
Yep.
Is that right?
Yes.
Because Michael's idea is that if we take away all of her friends and family, she won't want to be human anymore. She'll want to be a wolf, and she'll rejoin the pack.
And so they go after Dan.
So they go after Dan, a man she literally met 15 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And might I add, met running away from them.
Yes.
So they caused the meet cute. Now they got to take Dan away.
So she goes back to the bar. She goes back to Logan.
Who's there now at 10 o'clock in the morning, apparently.
Yeah. And she spills the beans that they're werewolves because she puts silver bullets down. She's like, "Oh, you're going to need these."
No, she puts down shotgun shells, which apparently has like silver bullets and, like silver buckshot in them. But it's like, how fucking lazy. You can't even get a silver bullet. You just throw down shotgun shells.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Like you can't just fashion one out of, I don't know, aluminum foil.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stainless steel, it would just look the same, yeah.
And this is another trope where she says that they're werewolves and everybody's supposed to be this cool smartass that nobody believes her. And it's just terribly, terribly acted.
And then there's the other trope and I know it's never intentional, but you see it a lot in sci-fi as well. When people find out there's aliens for the first time, or in movies like this, werewolves actually exist, they don't react at all. They're like, okay. So what
Zero reaction. None. Yep.
Yeah, they react the same way as you would react to we're getting burgers instead of pizza.
Yeah.
Even though they found out the supernatural is real.
What the fuck, dude? But my favorite line in that is she goes, I think they have a friend of mine. He was supposed to meet me for breakfast and he didn't. And I just have a feeling he's in trouble. This guy you met last night didn't show up for an 8 a.m. breakfast appointment.
Who would turn this away?
Exactly, right? Like, that's cocky. She's like, well, obviously I can't be ghosted. I'm ghost-proof.
Yes, it's like, look at this shit. A guy's not going to show up at 8 in the morning. Okay, he's not turning this down for breakfast.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, exactly. The Lord himself would have breakfast with me at 8 in the morning if I asked him.
I made it very clear, like maybe perhaps I would consider putting sex on the table. No guy is going to give up that.
No guy is turning that down. That was my favorite line out of all that.
Yeah.
A guy who asked me for sex, I said no, told him to come back for breakfast, and he didn't.
Where could he be?
Where could he be? It's like he's obviously been kidnapped.
Yeah. I've gotten those texts.
Yeah.
Hey, we were supposed to meet 5 minutes ago. Were you kidnapped? ... You know.
That's how I'm going to respond to every time somebody is like 2 minutes late. Have you been kidnapped by werewolves?
Oh, you know what? You might as well take that on stage with you. If someone's like just a little bit late coming up for the next set, they can be like, "Well, okay, he was kidnapped by werewolves. Oh, there he is. Okay, never mind."
Anybody coming in late? Were you just kidnapped by werewolves? Did you just escape? Is that what
Our next act was just kidnapped by werewolves.
Okay, that's how I'm going to be brought up on stage. Our headliner was just recently kidnapped by werewolves.
Hey, don't laugh. Next time you're up in Canada performing, Derek runs, as the MC some nights. So
I'll bring you up. You're going to enjoy your headliner. He was once kidnapped by werewolves. Get him to tell you the story.
So anyway, so they set up a recon mission. It's like, we want to find out if Dan has been kidnapped. So they send out. So the wrestler, I don't know, the bar owner wrestler. Who is that?
Lanny Poffo.
Lanny Poffo, yeah.
He's like, so he sends a recon mission. He's like, I don't want you guys to do anything. Just go to the house.
No gung ho shit.
No gung ho shit. And here's the thing. These werewolves are supposed to be, stealthy. Everybody knows where they live. It's just.
Well, she knows.
Here's my thing. Here's the thing. She moved away from them, right?
Right.
That's what I got earlier on, right? 6 months later, she moved to a different town. They happened to find her, and they already have a house.
In 2006, the house market wasn't like what it is today.
True. Maybe they're renting that cabin in the woods. That's.
I see your credits kind of okay. Unemployed. Oh, you're werewolves. Okay, yes. No, we'll sign off on that. That's fine. We'll.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. No pets. No pets.
Oh,
sorry. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So this is where we get his backstory, because she's like, no gung ho shit, and he's like, oh, his parents were killed by invaders or whatever, and he vowed that he would only die when he chose to. And then we get a cut scene to his parents dying.
Yeah.
The weirdest.
Why?
Filter. With the worst.
Because we were just introduced to this character 2 minutes ago. We have to get a backstory.
Yeah.
Yeah, Derek, didn't you see his awesome fight scene in the bar? Don't you need to know more about him? Not necessarily our main character, but this guy.
He's wearing leather pants, for Christ's sake. We need to know more about this guy.
Writer, director, only backstory haver.
Yeah, exactly.
Like we don't know how Dakota, our main character, became a werewolf.
Thank you.
Got inducted into this pack. When she found out about being a werewolf is even a thing, how old was she? Are her parents still alive? Did they turn into werewolves? What the hell?
He gets more character backstory than the fucking main character.
Absolutely.
Hey, she's only fourth build. Okay, so
he gets more backstory than the top build guy.
Yes.
Who goes from bar owner to werewolf hunter for some reason. That's crazy.
Okay.
So I like the quote unquote getting ready scene. We have well, okay, let's put it this way. If this woman were to get out of the bathtub naked in front of me, I would repeat the line, "I'm just making sure you're ready," as many times as I could, if it meant continuing to stare at this naked woman for as long as I could. Like that's
yeah.
I would do this. What he does, it's annoying in the movie, but I would do this.
I have 2 notes on that. I'm like, oh no, this is before. Is this before the sex scene?
Yep.
this is before the recon. So they're getting ready. So this is after the bar scene and before the recon. This is where this scene takes place.
That's right. So he goes into the bathroom. She stands up and she thinks, okay, well, he's trying to fuck her. So she shuts him down while being completely naked. And then it's almost insinuated she's going into the room with the blonde. But then the blonde comes out and then they have sex, her and the guy. After we get his flashback and all that stuff.
Right.
And it's another awful sex scene. Like, it's just not done well.
This sex scene blew my mind not for the sex scene, but for the music that they played during it. It's called the Cat Lady. It's called Tita the Cat Lady.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It has. I've listened to the song on its own. It has nothing to do with sex. It's not a sexy song. It's one of those self-penned, self-performed things where it's designed like a kind of folksy girl, soft-spoken, play a ukulele song. that it's supposed to be sung slightly off key. You know what I mean?
Like this. It sounds like this person went to a Garfunkel and Oates. You know those two?
Yeah.
Kate Micucci and Ricky Lindholm.
Ricky Lindholm, yes.
Yeah. It's like she went to that and was like, I can do that, and then she went home and wrote Cat Lady.
Yeah.
On her own.
And it's all about a cat lady, which I'm like, what? Why are you singing about a cat lady in a werewolf movie?
Yeah, this is your long hair having leather pant wearing badasses, and they're fucking the cat lady.
Yeah, like this isn't Catwoman. This is Underworld. Like
yeah.
Like what are you even talking about? Like I'm using that song as the intro and outro of this show, so you will have heard it.
Please do.
But you can. It's called Tita the Cat Lady, and it's insane.
Tita.
And they
Tita
play the song.
Cat Lady. They
play the song at full length. The song's only about 2.5 minutes, which is the same amount of time as this scene, roughly.
Yeah.
They cut out maybe the last 10-20 seconds, but that's just Tita the Cat Lady, Tita the Cat Lady, or whatever. I was enamored by this scene. I was memorized. Mesmerized, sorry, is the word I'm looking for.
No, I was memorized. I was memorizing this scene because
yeah. And all those tattoos down her back. I thought that was kind of
again, she's not the porn star.
No, the porn star got naked, yes, but the porn star doesn't do the sex scene. I don't like. We didn't even have the porn star direct the sex scene, obviously, because she should have guest directed that. I'm sure she's done a few, so she would know better. Sure.
But anyway,
no. What you have to do is act like you're actually fucking. I don't know what you're doing right now, but it's not that. So please do that and action.
I know. So
I call
right after the sex, they get the call that it's on. It's game time.
It's 2006, but we're using the landline.
Oh,
still.
By the way, 2006. How much angry white boy music are we using in this movie?
Yeah, all of it.
from the early 2000s. Remember the angry white boy set from the new metal? Whew, wow, there's a snapshot in time. By the way, some of the songs the producer wrote and performed, and the director was the guitarist.
Of course he was. Of course he was.
If you look over the cast and crew of this movie, the names tend to repeat.
Yeah, they overlap a little bit.
One of those, yeah.
I call them the long-haired strike team. That's what we have because it's like 3 ladies and Stick.
Stick, yeah.
I'm sure
this is where I lost it. This is where I lost my brain. I was just like, you know what? I'll let it play, but I'm not going to pay attention. Did write a couple of things, but go ahead.
I go ahead. No, go ahead. I don't have a whole lot for it because I don't have
a whole lot either because the rest of the movie is shot in the dark and you can't see what's going on. I have written my notes. I have no idea what's going on.
I know they get to the fight and then the fight ends and then there's another fight later on because they go back and he's like, no, you got to go to the hospital. No, I got it. Or she wants to go in and they're like, just recon only. And they take Dakota and I'm like, that's a bad idea because Dan's in there. She's going to want to go in and save Dan. Sure as shit, she sees Dan through the window and she's like, give me 60 seconds. He's like, okay, take 60 seconds.
Actually, sorry, Derek, I've got to cut in here because no, they don't do that. They take about 90 seconds to decide that she has 60 seconds.
Yeah.
So she could have been in and gone by the time they decided she could go in. Yeah, and they go, okay, 60. You got 60 seconds. I'm going to take 90 seconds to tell you 60 seconds. You got 60 seconds. And she's like, yeah, I know. I want to go now, but you keep talking to me. So shut up.
But then she takes longer than 60 seconds.
And then somehow, and she gets in, but somehow is lost getting out. Like, oh no, there's only 2 ways out. Well, you came through one of them.
Well,
Leave.
she goes to get him, and he won't go. No, you go. They need me. They won't kill me. It's like, just fucking go with her. Get out of there. It's.
You are a bad damsel in distress, sir.
Yes. Just go with her.
Haven't you seen a Disney movie? Come on. Dan.
So she gets out, and one of them is attacked by a werewolf around the neck. Is that right?
The porn star.
The porn star gets her throat slashed.
Yeah.
Right.
And Stick starts carrying the body, and they're like, leave the body. And he's like, no, she's coming with us.
And you can tell it's a mannequin they got, by the way, or one of those like CPR dummies. Just because the way it bounces on his shoulder.
Yeah, but they get back to the car, and then he dumps the body.
Yes, they don't take the body with them. He drags it all the way back to the car.
Yeah.
Like, if you're going to drag it back to the car, you might as well put it in the car. Put it in the trunk.
Why else are you dragging the body? Like,
yeah. I mean, you carried it this far.
Yeah, why stop now?
But Stick is hurt, and so he's like, the blonde is like, you need to go to the hospital, and he's like, no, we need to go to Logan because he knows a doctor that won't say anything.
Oh yeah, we got a mob doctor who's probably played by somebody's dad. I'm sure it's like Stick's dad or something.
Yeah. And so then the next scene, they're stitching him up, and I'm like, oh, gross. That totally looks like they're stitching real skin.
Oh no, this should be on ER. This is so realistic.
Yeah.
Oh no, look at those special effects. It is so real. I am totally not taken right out of the movie right now. And then like later on, like I thought the sex scene was after this because that's where
the sex scene does happen here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the sex scene doesn't happen before the recon. The lesbians have sex before the recon.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. You're right. They have grief sex.
Yes, and now they have grief sex because they were both in love with the same. They were both in love with the porn star. She's dead, so to preserve her memory, they have sex.
That's right. That's right.
And I have another note here. Oh, those bloody bandages look totally real. They totally don't look like bandages colored in with red marker.
Well,
they look so fake.
They show a scene where he's just been clawed, so he's got these claw marks all over him. And then the next scene, his body is pristine except for all those fake bandages on him. So the parts of his body not covered by bandages, there's no like secondary scratch marks or anything like that.
Even though he had like the fight of his life.
Even though he had the fight of his life, which we don't see.
No, it was so bad. Scott, do you remember an old show, Greatest American Hero?
I love Greatest American Hero.
Did you ever see an episode? It's still, I don't know why it's stuck in my mind to this day, but it was actually really scary where
he goes into the haunted house, and when he goes through that portal, his suit doesn't work.
Yeah, but he's in the dark. Like it's I know you see these little flashes of light, and then he comes out and he's all.
Whenever the thing strikes him, that's where you get a flash, and he's in danger because his suit doesn't work in that realm. I know exactly the episode.
Yes. That was still, you could see more in that shot, even though it was purposely done to be in the dark, where you see just little flashes. That was still more coherent than Stick's assault when he gets beat up or whatever. Well, I'm glad you remember that. Actually, I was like, "Oh, this is going to work if no one remembers this scene or this show."
Look, when you throw out a reference, I back you up. Unlike you, who leave me hanging when I throw out a Beatles Maxwell Silver Hammer reference.
I still don't get it. So they get the phone call after the sex, which is convenient. They finish the sex, and that's when Logan calls. Okay, it's time to go now. You're done with your sex.
You're done with your sex.
And he
They
does
go
that,
back.
he does that cliche. She's like, it's time to go. And he does that cliche where he shoves the clip in a gun. Or, you know,
yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
and then cut
God.
the black. So
So it's the whole thing where they send her in first because she's supposed to come alone. And Michael says, and this is the only one I wrote down, but I know there's tons more in this one. They screw up a line that is so easy. He says, whoa, 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 whoa. I think we got off to the wrong foot.
Oh, yes.
I'm like, it's not got off to the wrong foot. It's you got off on the wrong foot.
I caught that too. I was like, what?
Like, you just sound stupid when you say that.
yeah.
Like,
yeah, absolutely.
Like, way to go, Biff.
Why don't
And,
you make
yeah,
like a tree and get out of here? It's make like a tree and leaves. You sound stupid when you say it.
And this intrepid band of like the writer didn't catch it.
No. The
Actually, and the writer is the one who says it wrong.
No.
Stick?
No. Stick doesn't say it. Michael says it.
Which
But
one's
Michael is the script coordinator and in charge of continuity.
which character is Michael? Is he the scrawny one?
He's the leader of the pack.
No, that's is it Michael? No, that's Logan. No, that's Logan is Lanny.
No, Logan is Lenny Poffo.
I don't give a shit. You know?
Yeah. But I was like, you just sound stupid. Just stop it. So then comes just another big fight in the dark where one by one all the werewolves are killed.
Is this the one in the farmhouse?
Yes.
You're talking about? Yes. So again, the director
One
gets
by
yet
one-
another.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but one by one, the werewolves and the good guys, they're getting killed one by one, so they're whittling them down. Each side is getting whittled down.
That's right. Yep.
Oh, are the good guys dying too? Did the
Yes,
blonde
the
die?
good guys are dying too because the blonde gets shot in the head.
Because of course she does.
And then Stick blows himself up because he's such a badass.
Yeah.
But Mark, why is Stick such a badass? What does he do in that barn?
Doesn't he pull a grenade?
He does, but
no, he has all the plastique that he's planted around the place, and he hits the trigger.
yeah, because he's in a
okay.
barn with a bunch of werewolves, and he starts kicking ass.
That's right. He gets his own fight scene again, and he beats up three of them.
And he tries to play that cool. He's just like, "Hey guys, I don't need to be here." And then they, well, maybe we can talk about this.
Oh yes,
Oh,
yeah, he's trying to
God,
quit.
yes.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'd almost had it at that point. I was like, all right, well, there's only a few minutes left.
Someone help me out here. Someone delivered the following line, and I can't remember who it was now. I didn't write it down in my notes, and I watched this last Thursday after. It was like the day after. Oh no, it was the day I got my shot. Actually, I got my shot and went home and watched this. So, but someone delivers the line. Love can be a hairy situation. Was it Dakota? Was it her?
No, that's during the pack.
Oh, that's Buddy throwing it to the back row, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's Michael, and then everybody laughs, and then everybody stops, but Blue Meanie is still laughing.
Right.
Is this when they're threatening Dan at some point?
Yeah, they're threatening Dan.
They're
at
threatening
that
Dan.
point.
Is it love is a heresy? Oh,
They're kind of letting Dan know what the deal is, because now Dan is figuring out that they're all werewolves.
yeah.
And that's their way of letting him know that, hey, your girlfriend's a werewolf.
But oh yeah, and love can be a hairy situation. Like
Yeah, like
Yeah.
he's Jim Carrey in The Mask.
oh my god, yeah, and of course Dan doesn't react. He's just like okay,
No, because he's not an actor.
yeah.
Yeah.
None of them are
All
actors.
right, let's wrap this shit up. Let's wrap.
Well, Lanny Poffo comes back.
Yes. So what happens is Stick blows himself up. So the only 4 people left are Dan and the club owner and Michael and Dakota.
That's right.
Right.
And what Dakota has injected Michael with the stuff that she injects with herself. So Michael turns back from a werewolf back into his human form.
Right.
So he's not, yeah. And Dakota and Michael start fighting, and then the moon comes out, and Dakota turns into a werewolf and decapitates Michael. What did you guys think of the decapitation scene?
I don't think I saw it, to be honest.
I barely caught it, but yeah, just one swipe of the hand.
Her, and there's a bunch of animated blood that just flies up on the screen.
Yeah.
Okay, that I remember. Yeah, suddenly, all of a sudden, there's a CGI budget.
Yes.
Yeah. And then Logan, the club owner, shoots her.
Yes. He shoots what we think is a silver bullet, but it's not.
That's right. So again, it's just the inconvenience of being shot by lead.
Yes.
And then he announces his retirement.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because you kill a werewolf, that's your bucket list right there.
Yeah.
I get. Well, what else is there to do professionally, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he puts something in her hand. We don't see what it is at first. And then the next morning, she wakes up bright as a daisy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Dan is standing there, and she's like, "You waited for me." He's like, "Yeah." And she pulls this key out of her hand, and she goes, "What's this?" And Dan goes, "I think I know what this is all about." And so the next scene is there's a guy running around the bar, and he gets a gun in his back, and this guy says, "The boss wants to see you." And we go into the back room, and Dakota is now the boss of the bar.
Yeah.
Fulfilling her destiny that we've obviously been following the entire movie. What are you even talking about?
I have no idea I had no idea what was going on.
That's right. And also capitalizing on the deep relationship she had with Logan, who was obviously mentoring her to become the next great bar owner. I mean, that was clear as day. I don't know why you didn't see that, but
why does her getting the bar have anything to do with this movie?
It has nothing to do with nothing. Nothing to do with nothing.
The closest you can extrapolate is it's her starting over. Like, she gets a fresh start now. She's got her man, she's got her bar. She doesn't have to clean up dog shit at the vet anymore.
But of course she gets a fresh start. All of her pack is dead.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, okay, I'm sorry. You're driving by first thing in the morning. You see a woman passed out on the grass and a guy in a bloody T-shirt standing over her, watching her creepily.
Well, they were in the middle of the field, though.
Okay, but you don't call the cops?
No, I don't think they were near a road, though.
I thought I saw a road in the background.
That's a trope with these movies is they're supposed to be in the middle of nowhere, but they don't have a budget to shut off the road. So you hear cars go by. So
or they can't go deep enough into the woods where you can't hear cars.
Yeah. Right.
That's right. Hey, what do you think that the guy who owns the veterinary clinic, is up to? He's got two employees missing. He must.
He only had 2 employees.
He only had 2 employees. He came to work that day, and one had a bullet in her forehead in his parking lot,
and the other one's missing.
Well, the bullet in the head is in the scary ass alleyway next to the clinic, I guess.
Well, that's probably where he parks.
I don't know if that's part of his commute or if he's up at goon parking. We're in the goon lot where all the goons hang out.
But I would imagine the murdered woman would have been picked up by CSI or something.
Well, okay. Not only is there a murdered woman, but there's also another woman missing.
That's what I'm saying.
So, Did she do it, or did she a victim? Are they looking for her still? Like, is that
the cops are now looking for Dakota in relation to the murder of her coworker?
Because here's the deal: that veterinarian is obviously within walking distance of the bar.
Yes.
So it's not. So she's not that far away. It's not like she left town. She's like across the street in a bar.
He could find her by accident and be like, "So you didn't come to work for the last 4 weeks? What's going on?" Oh, and did you murder this other girl? Like,
Yeah.
There's some cops with some questions that are going unanswered.
Oh, this movie. Anything else?
No, that's the end of the movie. I mean, we're supposed to be surprised that she's the new bar owner, but we're not.
We're not. We don't know why she is, but we're surprised. We're not surprised she isn't.
Exactly.
Sorry, we're not surprised that she is. Sorry.
I just don't care that she is because it's never made clear beforehand that she wanted that position.
Yeah. She just met these people and somehow recruited them to be werewolf hunters and die for her.
Yeah.
And now she's going to run the bar they worked in. Like,
because let's face it, there's no reason for those people to have helped her. No reason whatsoever.
No.
They had no connection to her at all. They all sacrificed themselves for no reason.
There's some loosey-goosey thing that Logan says about, like, well, they're going to keep coming back, and so we might as well go hit them on their, attack first. It's like, wait, what?
It's just another cliche.
Yeah.
It's like, we'll attack them on their ground instead of ours.
I was expecting the fight to open with.
When you're a wolf, you're in a wolf pack for life.
So I only found a couple of things on this movie. The last scene shot for the film was the stick and star sex scene. After filming had been completed, the editor and the director decided there was not a smooth enough transition between the two Dakota scenes. So to ease that jump, this scene was added. I say bullshit. It's like, hey, we still have that bedroom rented for another 24 hours. And, well, I'm the director. We still got the blondes on speed dial. So you just call her over maybe. And no, it's for the movie. It's for the movie.
It's for the movie.
We can't afford the porn star's rates, actually, for this scene, so she's not in this. Yeah. So let's get the blonde back.
I just want to let you guys know that I'm friends with Len Kabazinski on Facebook, and I have actually talked to him a couple of times.
No.
Really?
Yes.
Why didn't you lead with that?
Look, because I'm doing storytelling. I'm not giving the audience any information, and I'm just going to dump it on him at the end.
Well, when you share this on Facebook, don't include him.
Oh no, I will not do that.
Or did you want like an honest reaction from us?
I read his post and a couple interactions I've had. He seems like an incredibly nice guy.
I'm sure he is.
Sure.
He just makes a lousy movie.
Yeah.
And maybe the one piece of trivia I love on this, and it's IMDb, so everyone makes their own. It says it's the film debut of Katie Russell.
Oh, well then let's go to another thing that I think was written by someone close to Katie Russell. Slim and sexy brunette knockout Katie Russell was born on June 17th, 1978. Happy belated birthday, by the way, in Sharon, Pennsylvania. Katie first became interested in acting after playing a rat in an elementary school stage production of The Pied Piper of Hamelin. Russell graduated from Sharon High School in 1996 and trained at the Barbizon School of Modeling in Akron, Ohio. She has a very detailed IMDb for someone who hasn't worked a lot.
Yeah, I was like,
that's all I'm saying.
But when I read the trivia, I was like, oh, Katie Russell. Let me see who Katie Russell. Oh, nobody. Oh, okay. Oh, she was on Celebrity Paranormal Lockdown. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. That's where I saw her. Okay. Oh, she played dancer number 4 in Children's Hospital. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, as always on this show, we try to find the real story behind the story. Mark?
Or is it fight scenes that make the pretend ones I had as a kid look good?
Yeah.
Or is it the worst movie you don't actually see?
Yes. Scott?
I've learned that you don't need lights, sound equipment, direction, dialogue, or acting to make a movie. You can make a movie and not have any of that present.
Apparently.
Yep. And this one, apparently, this is another thing I found on the trivia. Film played in front of a standing room only crowd at the Roadhouse Theater in Erie, Pennsylvania for the 2006 Great Lakes Film Festival. It took home the Best Horror Film Award at the festival. I want to know what the other movies were.
Yes.
Oh my God, yes. Well, I'm guessing The Incredible Bulk.
The amazing Bulk.
The Amazing Bulk.
I only have the one, or is it? I have, or is it the final product when you reply to a movie newspaper ad with the phrase "no experience necessary" in it? Because nobody on this movie had any experience. This literally felt to me like somebody took a film theory course and then took a Adobe Premiere course and then decided that's all I need in order to make a movie. And then did it.
Yeah. It's like me, this, and Spielberg, same.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saving
No offense to your friend, Scott.
Saving Private Ryan, Curse of the Wolf, basically the same movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really digs into the, Joseph Campbell hero's journey of it all, like Star Wars does. So, it's the same thing.
All right, Scott, thanks for coming out on this one. What do you got coming up? What can we plug for you?
What do I have coming up? Let's see. I am going to actually, our Comedy Sports Theater here in Houston has started back up. Okay. So I am going to be doing in July. I'm going to be doing a month of improv. So we're getting back in the swing of things. So I'm going to be doing a month of improv in July. So you can check that out. You can find that on my website, scottyblanco.com.
I got to say, I joined an improv group in Kingston for a little spell, and it's actually quite hard. I tried it for a while.
It is not
fun,
easy. It is fun. It's not easy, and it's also hated by a majority of stand-ups.
And you also have your Dan Aykroyd podcast as well.
Yes, I have my Dan Aykroyd and my Burt Reynolds and Charles Bronson podcast. All those links, my Twitter, Instagram link, they're all on my website, scottyblanco.com. One-stop shopping. Go there, and it has all the information on me.
There you go. And we'll see you next time. We'll see everybody next time.
Actually, sorry, Scott, can we get a spoiler alert as to what not so famous director you're going to make friends with and then have us criticize their movie next? And want to tease us with any names? Or
I'm not going to give it up right now, but I may have something in the works.
Okay.
I can just see it too. Sends them a message. Yeah, these bastard Canadians brought me on their thing, and they said I brought them the movie, but that's a lie. I didn't do it.
By the way, Len, if you're listening, this was all Mark's idea.
Yeah.
AVS Media Demo.
All right. Well, that's going to about do it for Curse of the Wolf. I'm Derek.
I'm Mark.
And I'm Scott.
Join us next time. We'll take a look at the story of a kid who suddenly gains the superhuman baking abilities and must balance his school life with his kitchen life. Thomas Ian Nichols and Gary Busey star in Cookie of the Year.
AVS Media Demo.
A lady Tita.